Alright, we are recording and once again for, still ongoing medieval keys provided by Tinsley PR. But once again, for whatever reason, OBS doesn't want to do the game hook, it's only doing the window hook, so. We'll see, it may kick over, but yeah. Let's get in here. I am very tired, by the way, so hopefully this will be short. Fortunately, there's also not too much to talk about. I didn't get any news from the week. Unfortunately, there was one piece of news I did see that is very unfortunate. Gordon Ung, who was at PC World, he passed away. I will grant, I'd not really followed him much, but I mean, he was very recognizable. I have seen various things with him over the years, and he definitely just seemed like, one of those good guys in the industry that he knew what he was talking about, he cared what he was talking about, and he wanted to share it all with everyone. So yeah, that definite loss. Definite loss. And his death was on the 21st, I believe. So, yeah. Alright, what all do I want to do here? Do I care about this settler being in hand? Probably not. Okay, so... yeah, there are plenty of resources. And... I might be able to get more? Okay, maybe not, because these are still just growing, it says. You can get cut down there. Blah! I'm sorry, I have to do that because this is just so stupid. There's so many ways that this is just dumb. There's also seeing all those animals going by. It's like, yeah, and this is very much a... What? What does that even mean? I do not understand this. Anyway, I'm also so tired that I have no idea what I want to say. Okay, there you go. Okay, somebody did cut that down. Good. Okay, this is very annoying because I know I've multiple times turned these off, and they keep turning on. Oh, hey, they've actually got in place now. Cool. I mean, it's still dumb, but... yeah. And I'm sorry, I'm now just thinking about how, like, here's this quality of life feature, here's this quality of life feature, here's this quality of life feature, but we still don't have this with an option of just saying, no, only, like, dead and above, or only mature and above, or only just mature, leave the dead line. I mean, don't have that. It makes perfect sense, and is absolutely a quality of life feature, but let's not do it. You know, we have all this food here, and yet the animals are still going over to eat this stuff. Hi. Go away. What is it? What does it consider these to be? Go away. See, this is also a significant problem, is it shouldn't cover over this stuff, because you do need to be able to read it. Okay, yeah, considers butchering a craft, and they're here and unskilled. Completely false, but it's what they do. Okay, yeah, that's fine. don't really care. I don't use anything there. Hmm. I mean, if that's true, that might actually be nice, but I don't know if I can trust that to be true. That it would actually be used. Unpause that stuff so that maybe we can get there. What does this running away mean? Okay, so I just want to check. It just came down here to eat, right? Even though there's food right here for it. It's like these are open to the pets. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Oh, it's because of that. The ramp there. Might as well cancel that then. My hope is that by doing that, it'll have access to mine underneath. Because if it can't, I mean, the wells are so stupid. They really are. There need to be like variants of it so that you don't need it on opposite sides like that. It needs to be able to just like have groundwater. Yeah, I mean, it just because I mean, as I said in the crap, which week was it that it was introduced? That's like this is basically just a thing for a rope to go over, which there's various ways of doing that besides the design that they are showing us. So, oh, that's what. What do you think you do? You're looking at that. What do you do? Taming animal. No, you're not. There. I talked about how there was the delisting happening for Warcraft 1 and 2 on GOG. So I bought copies. I'm just reminded of that now because I could take a peon, hold control and tell do this, do this, do this, do this, and it would do it. All in that order. The peons were the orcs, the peasants were for the humans. But still I could do that. And it would do it then. That game might be older than some of the developers. Both of those games may be older than some of the developers of this game. And yet we don't have that functionality here. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have a real job, but there is a part of me that some people can make a living doing this. I doubt I would be able to, but still is. If I didn't have a job, there's a part of me that would want to just, or if I could take a long enough break from the job, part of me that would want to just, or take a break from other responsibilities, just to sit and go through some of the old games, like Warcraft 1 and 2. I'm not sure about Command and Conquer games. I only really played like one or two of them. But there was still some neat things you could do in that. But Pax Imperia, Star Wars Rebellion, and classics like that, where it's like, no, you don't understand. There's differences, radical differences in the level of gameplay design. Not just the quality of it, but like there were things that, no, you're going here. It's like, I could believe that those developers wouldn't even understand the idea of, wait, you can't queue up orders for them? Or would look at this and be like, what? Why would you ever do this? Or, especially, this would be like, okay, you got no idea what you're doing if barrels need wax, but you're not putting it behind beekeeping. And also just the layout of this in general. It's like, we got, that requires book, which is it? Chronicles. Like, beekeeping requires textbooks, rug making directly above it only requires chronicles. It's like they'd probably be like, well, no, obviously you put a line here and the chronicle stuff is over here. Well, no, the chronicle stuff is over here, the book stuff is over here, textbooks here. Then the theses is over there. Obviously you do that. They would, I could believe that someone would be like, I don't understand why anyone would do it this way. But come on. I told him to barter, and then he decided to start doing something else. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's just assume I'm gonna get all your money. I can do that. Those are for winter. We've exited winter. I can get a wolf? You know what? Yeah, let's do it. There. Sure. Now I got a wolf. I was selling winter apparel, not summer apparel. So. But it is also, we are in summer. It is 70 degrees outside and they're wearing winter apparel. These are stupid people. I mean, even... I need to tell them to do that. It's also with all the caps. It's like, well, hang on. They should have moved over to the wide hats as well. But they didn't. Because they're stupid. That the mining is done. Move that down. I don't think it's in construction, so I'll push that down one. That's a funny idea. That requires I have one day. I set it to recycle the summer clothes and the winter clothes. By the way, have people actually put clothes on? Ah. No, they have not. Although, wait, what did it... Come on, there. Oh, no, it says I don't have any, so I forced them to run around naked. Alright. Yeah. It's what I have to do, because the job system is incredibly dumb. And now I'm just thinking, I've already opined on in other videos about they need to have a chore system where just these things are done regularly and they're done here and here and here. Potentially, you would also need not just daily chores, but even like seasonal chores. So something like in the winter, make summer clothes. In the summer, make winter clothes. Recycle the old stuff, make the new stuff as well. And basically, entire scripting stuff, because it's not unreasonable. Well, no. What is unreasonable in that is the idea that every winter you would make summer clothes, every summer you would make winter clothes. That is unreasonable because if the old stuff is still good, you wouldn't replace it. You'd use it. So, yeah. But it's still, you could put together some kind of scripting there where if it is at this level or lower in quality, then yes, you replace it. But for whatever reason, that thinking, it seems to be beyond the developers. And I'm just going to say it, I reject the notion that, oh, it's not something they can do that. And why is only one person doing the tailoring? Everyone is set to do it at a very high level. So it is the highest priority for everyone. And yet, oh, now we have two people. Nope. Only one. Oh my. Harvesting resources. It's like it's trying to claim there are two now. Where's the? Yeah, harvesting resources. I mean, now he's to garden. Is it because she is just going back? None of that should be a thing. None of that should be a problem. And yet, is he actually going to do it? It's reserved by him. Because that might have been the problem, that she was just bouncing back and forth with the reservations. That's fair. Not use human leather. And yes, the frame rate is very poor. I don't know. It might be because I'm recording and I'm using the CPU to do the encoding. But, yeah. Why is it idle? Finish those. Yeah, I got plenty of fabric. Okay, so that finished there. Anyway, I think I was trying to say... that was reserved by Edith, and now we got somebody else. I do not understand this. It shouldn't be this broken, and yet it is. You know, it's also going back to Warcraft. I don't remember if they cost you peasants to build different construction buildings. But what it would do is it's like my headcanon is that, yeah, whenever you built a barracks or whatever, there were people stationed in there that never left. Boy, wouldn't that be nice here? Where you could just assign somebody to, hey, this is your thing. This is what I don't mean the jobs thing. The jobs thing is stupid, okay? Because I'm sorry, I'm not going to waste my time going through and trying to be like, oh, well, yes, this is the best person to do, so they should do. Because, I mean, look, best person for tailoring, it looks like, at level 40, but also the best person for alchemy, also the best person for research, also the best person for cutting plants, also the best person for harvesting, also the best person for growing. I mean, it's like, so some of these are going to be more important other time. I mean, it's, if I could just assign them to say, hey, you are only doing this, period. And not oh, I need to turn everything down and turn that back up. That is a waste of my time. That is a waste of my time. This is an artificial simulation. It is completely made up. Why do you have a design that wastes my time? But in the classic Warcraft games, it's like, no, it was just a building. You issued orders to the building, and then the building did the thing. I don't remember if you could assign people to it to help speed it up. That would be fair. I don't remember if it cost people to build it. That would have been fair as well. It's just, that's where they live. Well, that they go in and they just do that. But regardless, I mean, I do not understand why they have the job system the way they do. I don't. I mean, one thing that has just occurred to me is maybe they were like, oh, well, we want to do something different. Everyone else is doing it this way. We're going to do this priority system. Okay, that's fine. But it's not well developed. It's not well designed. And it's also, you do need to, whenever you think, hey, I have a new idea, let's do it this way, you need to stop and remember that there's also a reason why the way you're replacing it exists. You know, the whole Chesterton's fence kind of idea. What do you play? You got food. I mean, unless it's going to tell me that... Holy crap, why is there no food here? You know what? No. Fine, you're at the maximum. You're at the max. There. Hopefully that will help. It's still not well, okay. That might be because they can't quite reach it, but it's... Well, no, because of the priority. Yeah, so they've got the vegetation they can eat there. and they are, but they shouldn't be. I mean, this is another thing. I mean, it's like, okay, I get it that the animals are able to take care of themselves. Fine. There's frickin' food right here for them. Why are they touching the human food? And I shouldn't have to shut them out from it. Especially because they can take stuff there. That is an option. Like, that they can carry things. I mean, it very much is like there's zero reason to have any pets. Just none. Because while yes, you get the benefit of them carrying stuff around, which is wonderful, it also means that they now need access to things that means that you can now starve your settlers because they're idiots and don't eat the food you actually give them. Hey, you actually realize that there is food right there. You just need to walk over for it. Isn't that amazing? It's so stupid. Hmm. Okay. That's not a pet. It's only domesticated. Which would explain why you can't get in here. You know what? No. Oh wait, no, I got one right up here, don't I? Oh wait, no, that's a pen mark. I have this though. Alright, let's put it right there. I'm sorry, I really want that taken care of. Yeah, I don't have any way of forcing it to only be for him, but you're hungry, there's enough food for you. Go eat the food. It's if this thing dies of starvation, it's its own damn fault. You know what? Oh, hey, it stopped complaining. Where did he get food? How long have I been going? Okay, I'll go half an hour. So I'm good with stopping it soon. Just remember. Hmm. Can it not reach it? Aha. I think that's the case. There's part of me that both is hoping and is not hoping. That is the case that they cannot actually get there to mine. I'll explain that in a moment. I want to try again once blow up. Yep. Ah. Yeah. I am tired already, so I wanted it to be short, but it's also this is a special kind of stupid. So it's paused. I'm not gonna unpause it. They can't reach the ground there to mine it out because the well is on top, is my guess. Which means that you have the ability to place a well anywhere in the world. It needs water underneath it. You cannot dig out underneath it, but they don't block you from being able to build a well if it has no access to water below it. So in theory, you can put a well somewhere to have the water then come in, except you can't dig out underneath it. There's no way they actually thought this through. None. I mean, it's not. I mean, even in just internal playtesting, someone should have been like, yeah, you can place it anywhere. Shouldn't we make it where it's required that there has to be water underneath? No, because, it's maybe somebody, wants to have the water flowing later. Okay, so then but they can't dig underneath it to put it in. Well, it's fine, because if, they're cutting a channel or something there, then, they have people, they just have to mine out from at that level instead of the level of the well. It's like, but what if they want to put it next to a river where they don't have access to the ground that lower level to mine out? Who would do that? Everyone. Because why wouldn't you put it next to it? It's just, I don't think it was well thought out. And the sad thing is, I feel like so much of this game, that's exactly how it is. Where they had an idea, they implemented it, they didn't think it all the way through. There's so much of it is half-baked. And then you get it and they don't change it. They don't come back and they fix it. I mean, it's... In a way, there's nothing... The problem is them not coming back to fix it. Them putting it in half-baked is actually not that big a problem, because you could have a spiraling design where you put something in and then you just come back to it a month or 2 or even 3 later. So that way, players have the ability to get used to it and potentially provide feedback, and you work on the next thing, and then you come back and you fix it. But they don't come back and fix things. I mean, it's also like with the pet AI. They have food. They won't go and eat it. They will eat other food you don't want them touching. You have no ability to prevent this, though, short of putting up frickin' walls and using ladders. But they will go and eat food that's in store areas, but you want them to have access to store areas, so that they can carry things. I mean, they need to stop with content. They need to stop and get to work on fixing it. All right, it needs a major update that is just quality of life. The sad thing is, I believe it will take longer for them to do that than any of the content updates because there's so many things that need to be fixed. So many. Oh. I don't like being negative on games. I really don't. But if it doesn't get such a quality of life update by the time it goes to 1.0 and I review it, man, the bulk of that gameplay section is just going to be basically me going through redesigning the game or providing designs on how to fix it so that you don't have these very obvious flaws. I just, yeah. We'll probably see you next week. It's just been a weird week. I'm very tired. I don't really want to try thinking ahead a week. Hopefully I'll be here, but maybe I won't. It may just work out that way. Anyway, see you next time.